Good morning. It is Saturday, May 31st, and this is a packing video for Palm Springs, Palm Desert. Oh shoot, I've already forgotten again which one we're going to. Well, Che and I are going to have a little sister's vacation. I'm mildly sweaty because I started running and then my ankle really started to hurt. So now I'm walking instead so as to not overdo it. It's because I worked a 13-hour day yesterday. But anyways, welcome to our channel. Shaylee and I are headed on a sister's knitting retreat weekend in a few days. I'm flying down to Palm Desert / Springs, and she's meeting me there because she can drive. But what that means is I have to pack, and this is like focusing on crafts. So how much crafts do I need? Do I have enough? I don't want to run out, right? So Shaylee and I are there for 4 days, and it's like a full, mostly a full 4 days. I fly in at like noon on Thursday, and then I leave actually quite late on a Sunday night. So there's that, but I have to pack today, and I looked at the schedule. It's slated to be 104 in the desert area, so I need to pack accordingly. Shaylee said she would get the sunscreen and all of the bigger toiletries so I wouldn't have to worry about like a check bag or anything like that. And then I have all our knitting stuff, so, which I know is silly because she's driving, but I had the yarn, so I have all the yarn. But I also have to do laundry because I don't have enough clothes, warm weather clothes that are clean to pack on my trip, as well as to make it through the last 3 or 4 days of school. So that's what I'm doing today. I have to do laundry so then I can pack and head off to Palm Springs in a few days. But really, last year Shaylee and I went to Jimmy Bean's Wool, and we loved Jimmy Bean's Wool retreat. It was great. We thought we were going to be able to go back this year, but then there was like a scheduling problem with the hotel, and Jimmy Bean's Wool had to change their weekend. But Shaylee and I had already requested the time off of work for the Jimmy Bean's Wool is happening right now. We're going next weekend. So Shaylee was just at a conference. So I think she just flew back into LA yesterday. So she wouldn't have been able to do Thursday or Friday. And I'm still teaching. That school isn't over until Wednesday. So I couldn't miss Thursday, Friday of school, mostly because it's my senior's last day yesterday, and my seniors would have been crushed if I hadn't shown up. Some of these are my seniors that I've had for 4 years. Yeah, so they're my kiddos because I'm in a specialized program, right? Drama, they're with me all the time. So I stayed, and I work a big event at school. It's our like annual night market. So I run the night market portion of it, and the activities director runs all the performance and the security and the staffing, logistics of it. So I really only have like 20% of the event, but it's his first event. It's his first time running this event. So I definitely didn't want to leave him without somebody who'd done it before. I've done it like 5 or 6 years now, at least my small portion. So we couldn't go. We're sad and devastated. We hope we get to go again next year. It's hard though. Super, super hard in terms of scheduling and that kind of busyness, but we're headed off to Palm Deserts. We're staying at the Marriott, so we will vlog that. Shaylee has planned our itinerary for Friday. I have planned our itinerary for Saturday, and they're going to be awesome. Yes, so I'm super excited. It's going to be great, but I'm not really excited about doing my laundry right now. So instead of running, it's already like 75 degrees outside. It's only 8 a.m. So this workout. Oh, here we go, turning this spot right here, this bush behind my shoulder, this one right there. That's where I fell off the curb 3 weeks ago. Poor bush is a little bit dented. Has a Gabs-sized hole in some of its branches. Whoops, sorry bush, now you can see them better. There's less glare. Those are the juniper bushes that I fell into like last week when I slipped off the curb. It's not even really the curb. It's like the sidewalk thingamajig. It's like the sidewalk easement transition. I don't know. Ooh. Sorry. That was a loud motorcyclist. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. Probably when I'm doing laundry and mopey about having to do laundry. Okay, I think this is all the projects that I'm bringing to Palm Springs. We have 1, 2, 3 sock tubes, plus all the mini skeins that go with them for me and Che to knit with, plus my already in progress projects. This is my stack of clothes that I'm bringing to my parents' house because I'm staying with them the night before. I think we're good. I have one more little laundry to do and then I should be packed. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Che, your other half of the Slip sisters, and it's time to pack. It feels like that's all I do is pack. So if you're new to the channel, I travel quite a bit, and if you've been following our latest episodes, we talked a little bit about that, but essentially for the past, I want to say 6 weeks or so at this point, I've gone from a week-long trip in the Bay Area to a weekend in Washington, D.C., to about 5 days in Vegas, another 5 days in North Carolina, and now we've got, 4 days for our sister, no, she had a good name for it, hold on. Is it Stash Busting Sister Soiree, I think is what Gabrielle's calling it. But now we're going to Palm Desert, so it is time to pack again. I'm going to start with packing the clothes and such, and then head into packing the yarn and all the craft stuff. Luckily, Gabs is bringing the lion's share of that, but I still have to bring a couple of projects and make sure I have all the notions and tools and all those things. We also agreed to do crafts together that are specifically not like fiber, knitting, yarn related. So all of those supplies have been shipped to me. So I have to make sure those are packed. I just put together a little snack bag. So pretty excited to get going for our sister trip. So I'm going to do the less exciting part and pack all the clothes, and then we'll go over what I have prepared in terms of our knitting and all those things. All right, so clothes are packed, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself that I got everything into my tiny suitcase. There is no room though, so if I do any shopping, luckily I am the driver. So there is unlimited space, or the unlimited space that is the back of my SUV. But I do appreciate that about being close to where we're going, is that I can bring the snacks, I can bring all the things, I can bring a separate craft bag. It doesn't all have to fit into one, because bags on bags on bags for traveling. Now it is time to kind of sort through the different projects. So Gabs might have already talked about this because we're filming this part separately, but we are trying to work through the skeins that we've gotten for our Southern Skein sock something subscription. Hopefully Gabrielle talks about this because I'm doing a terrible job. But basically we get one each month and we split it. Gabs has worked on hers a little bit. I've done mine, not at all. So she has most of them for the year, which she's already wound up into tubes for us. So hopefully that will be Speedy McGee for us to go through. What I'm realizing I've forgotten is I collected none of the notions and stuff. So I'll do that when I put the Southern Skein stuff that I have in a bag. But I have the first 2 months. In our first month, there was a little, I don't know, scuffle, maybe a happy one where we actually both got
there were 2 sock sets. So instead of splitting the main skein and each of us taking a mini, we each have a full skein. So I have a full skein to work with for one of these. So I will need to wind this up. This was the January. They don't really have names, just the month. And then this one is the February, which you should be able to see here. So that one I still have to work on. This was the mini that went with it, so I need to wind these ones up, and then the rest Gabrielle has, and so we'll just be splitting this gigantic, or each of the gigantic tubes that she has made up for us and doing afterthought everything for all of them. So hopefully that means that we are going to power through a bunch of stuff, which is good because your girl is behind on her knitting, as you can see by all the other projects I'll be bringing with me that I have either prepped or just have. These are my works in progress. So the first, if you've been watching the podcast, you've seen this one. This is the muscle burra for my niece. So I've made 0 progress on that, I think, since you last saw. So I'm going to bring that with me if, you know, by the grace of the gods, we somehow work through all the rest of this stuff. So I've got that bad boy that will come because, again, unlimited space in the SUV. This is why we drive big cars, folks. Just kidding. But I just actually love driving a big car, or bigger car. It's not huge. So I'm going to bring this with me. The other whip that I have right now is a DK sock that I thought was going to be done in like 2 seconds. Evidently is not. It's actually pretty far along. This is still the first sock though, but it's kind of this fun blue. It's fingering held double. So I actually think I might be working on this today, which today's Saturday. I don't think I actually said that. We're leaving on Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure these will be done before we go. So, but it is a work in progress. So it might end up going depending on, you know, how much I like crap out on my knitting right now. And then I have a ready to go DK in here for me as well. It's kind of hard to see because I have it in the cozy. It's a yarnable, but it's this kind of fun brown, very in the color scheme of our mother. But what I like about it is it's called Life is Gouda, and so I have it in like the fun charcuterie cozy that I don't know if she still has it in the shop. Clearly I prepared extensively for this, and then I have it in my cheese bag as well. So I love that this one is very themed, so I'll bring it with just to like have. But essentially I think we have 4 tubes that we could work on, that we're gonna split. I have my whips that I have, and then this preset DK, this sock that I need to work on, and then this sock set that I need to work on. So if somehow this is not enough knitting, then I am shockingly a much faster knitter than I thought I was. So I think I'm gonna be fine though. And I'm going to put all of these in my, oh man, I don't remember what I want to say tote. I'm gonna say tote. There's, oh, Chili's messy. This is the theme. But this is one of my Erin Lane bags, and I can't remember the exact name of what this, bucket tote. Oh, thank goodness, it finally came to me. My bucket tote from Erin Lane bags. So I'm gonna put all these projects and things in here. I love it. It's my sushi one. Got soy sauce there on the bottom, so I thought this was kind of a fun summery bag. So this will be my bag of the projects. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just need to get together. I need to wind all of these up and then make sure the needles I have, and then I think I'm all set to go. But luckily I always like to pack early, so it's Saturday. I have until Wednesday, so I can just start throwing stuff in bags if there's anything that I've forgotten, or there's anything that Gabs needs that she's not gonna fly down with. So I'm going on Wednesday, but she's not flying in until Thursday, so I will retrieve her from the airport. So you might see a little bit more of me on the Wednesday. We'll have a separate vlog about it, so that will all be very exciting. But thank you for joining me, at least on my packing journey, and I hope you tune in for the rest of our stash busting sister soiree. We'll see you soon.